Yo, welcome back to Crazy Ball TV. Big up to Mandem in the building, joining us for another edition of LFC Vibes. Big up to all of you guys. Thank you for being here. Please get the likes up, sub if you haven't, and share across all spaces, man. And don't forget that notification bell, very important, so that anytime we get on, you are on with us. Big out to my brother. And in the building. And if you're available and you want to come on, man, give me the thumbs up. I'll send you the link. Big up yourself, man. Thank you for being in the building. Let me get that link. No. Few people I need to send it to. How's everybody doing? End of the week is here. I hope everybody's about to enjoy their weekend. FA Cup weekend is upon us. It's time for us to take a little break from the EPL. Yes. Good to see y'all. Thank you for being in the building. You know, if you are in X, if you're in X too, come on in. You know, you could come in and hit the like or like my channel on the other side. On X, you know, get the likes up, you know. It doesn't cost a thing. When you walk in, just press the like. If you disagree, just let us know. Put in the chat. All we ask is for you to be the man say I'm on the school run. Big up, man. Hope the fam is doing well. So we're gonna discuss the match yesterday. It's one of those things that you're like, how do I talk about this? You know, you tap your forehead like there's so many things to unpack. It's pretty simple, but there's so many things to unpack. We criticize the team. You guys heard me criticize Virgil. You heard me criticize Salah and some of the other players. Not as much on the new guys because they need time to gel. And definitely, you guys, I mean, you see the man behind me. It tells you exactly what I am, where the manager is, right? He still needs to get fired. That's what I believe. Until he wins a major. And even if he wins a major, the performance, I said if he wins a major, I will give him a probational period next season. But you have to give credit when it's due. The team itself, defense hence my title, they were very disciplined. I remember listening to the commentator and he said it's not sustainable. Eventually Arsenal will tire Liverpool. Somebody will make a mistake somewhere and then Arsenal will take advantage of that. It was totally did not happen that way. Why? Because Liverpool still is the champion. Liverpool players can play. And all of us know that. That's why we are so frustrated with this type of performances that they've been giving us this season. And some part of last year, starting January 2025. So we know we have a good squad. Hence the frustration with the manager where we want his behind out of here. But they did play well. They knew the tactics. I understood the mission. The mission was not to lose. How was the mission performed? And they performed it well. But the other side of the mission was you need to beat them. And that we failed. We played very well team defense, something that we haven't done all season. I mean, a couple of times. I mean, this is the second time we have gone 0-0 with a team this year. I think we did it with Leeds, right? We did it Leeds. We went 0-0 at Anfield. But at Emirates, that's something I'm glad Carl is going to come on later. And something that he said the last time he was here, that we need to make Arsenal panic because they know if we beat them or they drop points, they're going to panic for the rest of the season. And you could see them, they're not happy right now. They are not happy right now because they know 6 points Yeah, some people already giving them the trophy because it kind of reminds them of what Liverpool did last year. But last year, City was far behind. Arsenal was the one chasing us. Now you got City chasing you. And when Pep Guardiola chases you, yeah, he will stumble a couple of times. But trust you and me, they are not going to be stumbling that much anymore. And they just got Semenyo too. Yeah. So Arsenal fans needed that 3 points to be 8 points ahead of City. Because all it takes is one draw, one loss, and City is right back. And City is right back on, and Arsenal has to go to the Etihad and beat them. So it was very essential that they win, and they did not. And this is something that I'm going to talk about Arteta for a little bit. Arteta problem is, okay, let's give him a kudos. This man has stayed on for X amount of years and he has built something. But what he has built is a cheap version of what Jurgen Klopp built. He tried to mix a little bit of what Pep did and mostly what Jurgen Klopp did, right? We against the world, passion, emotion, show this. I've been watching EPL for a long time. League, first division before that. And Liverpool and Arsenal have had a lot of rivalry. And I know Arsenal has some good songs, chants, however you want to call it. I don't remember Arsenal playing one of their main chants or main songs right before a match. I know sometimes they play some music through the comm system. But when did Arsenal started doing what we at Liverpool, or should I say at Anfield, do with You Never Walk Alone? Arsenal singing, we have won a lot. What have you won? The only thing that you could pull up is your golden trophy. Other than that, what have you won? So yes, you got to give up to Arteta for bringing some culture that he's trying to build at Arsenal, but it's fake. Hence the reason why they can never get off the hump, because they don't have something of their own. They just picking and choosing from every other club and trying to make it their way. Now, somebody say, you don't know anything about English football. Arsenal have their songs. Yes, every club have their songs. Every club borrow from everybody and they create it on their own. But there's something that no other club in the world can rival Liverpool with. And the fact that on my side of the continent or the commentary, and I know those commentators were Arsenal fans, the fact that say, we're going to pause and listen to Arsenal song. Right there, I knew they were not going to win. It was hilarious. But back to what Arteta has built. The reason why they can't go over it is because they, in their head, think that they already won already. And they haven't. They playing well, yes. They have a very good team, a team that can win it all. Might I add, they are in the Champions League, Carabao Cup, FA Cup, and the Premier League. So they could win the quad. I'm not going to say they can't. Will they? That's a whole different conversation. But the reason why Arteta is always coming short is because he has a syndrome, which is he's always trying to prove that he's better than everybody else. He has the younger brother syndrome, where he's always trying to show his big brother, I can beat your ass, and then he gets his ass whooped. He could probably win, then he'll tire himself out. And that's the reason why you saw that yesterday. They were trying to prove to Liverpool we're better than you. And I said it on my show before the match. I said, Liverpool players don't respect Arsenal players because Arsenal players haven't won anything, but the Arsenal fans have made it seem like they're on the same level as Liverpool players. So Szoboszlai just got here and he's won the trophy, a big trophy, over Gabriel, who's been here longer than Szoboszlai. Right? Saliba, great defender. But in what world, in what psychoness that anybody will in the world utter the comparison that he is anywhere close to Virgil. In what world? Like, why? Why will people, the fact that even we had Liverpool fans even say, oh, well, you know, you don't understand football. You don't understand sports. In any sports, game to game, somebody could be on form and they play like they are world class, they're certain level, but they're not. Saliba is not even better than Gabriel. Saliba is not even better than Upamecano. And you guys know how trash Upamecano is. How do you know that? Because the French national team always says so. They didn't make Saliba captain. They made Ibu captain. The same player that Liverpool fans want out of the club. Some of us, like my brother Ants, Savage, G, Jerry, they will tell you, yeah, Ibu is not good. But at the same time, they will never tell you Saliba is better than Ibu. I promise you that. They might say, you know what, Ibu is not up to Liverpool level. But they would never say Saliba is better than Ibu. They could say Saliba is playing better now than Ibu, but they would never pick Saliba over Ibu. I promise you that. And I argue with them brothers all the time. But if they sit down and tell you, they will never pick Saliba over Ibu. So the fact that Arsenal fans, just because Saliba is light-skinned, Saliba is light-skinned and he looks like Virgil, does not mean he's Virgil. And that's the problem with Arsenal fans. That's why they don't win anything. They start promoting people into levels that they haven't reached. Saka, world class. With what? Well, the world class conversation has been diluted, so I can't fault them. It's not just them. Even Liverpool fans do that. However, you cannot put people on a pedestal if they haven't won anything. Now, sometimes there is players. I'll give Liverpool a player. Suarez. He came to Liverpool, didn't win much, but we know that guy was something different. He was as despicable of a human being he is. We know that his talent was on a whole different level. Saka is not Suarez. And that idiot Martinelli is not Mane. Everything is they always want to force themselves into a conversation they don't have a business being in. At least win something, then put yourself in the conversation. That's their problem. And they demand that we should give them respect because we are the only team that won Invisibles. We are the only Invisibles. Well, what's his name? Xhaka went to Germany and became Invisibles. Is he better than Keane? Is he better than what's his name? Vieira? I'm trying to understand Arsenal fans. They talk loud with no backing. Hence the reason why they don't win anything. And yesterday, you could see after 25 minutes how they shut the hell up. They started panicking. Big time. They were panicking. Because in their mindset, Liverpool is playing so poor, we're going to pump him. They thought that, they're going to do to us what they did to City last year where they beat it, 5-1? That's what their mentality was. They thought that was going to happen. And then they were loud, and Liverpool stayed composed. That's why I'm giving Liverpool credit on this game. Sometimes just give your team credit. I know people hate the manager so much. All they want to do is keep talking mad, keep saying the same thing over and over and over. Bro, there's nothing you could say that I don't already said about the manager. I want him gone. But yesterday, game by game basis, I'm the same person who criticized him on the same every time and still say support the team. I can't sit here and not support the team. Am I happy with the team and their performances? No. But yesterday, they played well. So, Liverpool fans coming in, if you don't like that, then don't watch the show. We got to give them credit when they do well and criticize them when they don't. And I promise you, we're probably going to criticize them more times than giving them credit. So let's be fair. Did they do well yesterday? Yes, they did. Defensively, yes. We've been complaining about our defense for a lot this season. Yesterday, they play well. This is the first, even the fact that they play well yesterday is even frustrating because we know they could pull this type of performance on the defensive side of the game, right? We know they can do it. So why haven't they been doing it? Now, on the offensive side of things, man, oh my God. Our best player, Soboslai, you are very, very frustrating when you have the ball in the final third, brother. Why do you people always used to complain about Jones and, oh, Jones slows the game down. Jones slows the game down. So Soboslai has opportunities to create things, or even himself take the ball on, take somebody on. What does he do? He stops the game and passes it to the right, or passes it to the left, or turn it around and send it backwards. How many times we had the opportunity to beat these guys? You know, with everybody trying to say, oh, Saka and Madueke cook Kirkers. Kirkers, the whole game got cooked twice. If you call it cooked. I'm going to tell you guys how I dribble. And let me know if you guys could tell me if I'm a good dribbler. I kick the ball and I'm faster than whoever I'm playing against. I kick the ball and I chase the ball. Is that cooked? Did I cook somebody? That's exactly what he did. The first part, he got the ball. After a couple tries, he couldn't. And then he kicked the ball and then he chased it. And then when he chased it, McAllister came in and he dribbled past McAllister, and that was one of their chances. Did they create any opportunities? Yes, they did. But none of the opportunity was more dangerous than what Bradley had, which was it hit the post. So, yes, Arsenal created opportunities. They were in front of our goal a couple of times, but how many shots? How many shots? We have to give the team credit. That defensive style of football they played yesterday was on point. We know they can do that. But it is frustrating that when we actually control the game, the second half, we controlled the game to the point where they were struggling. They were making mistakes. Even the first half, they came at us and we had 3 passes and we blow past them, just like Villa did to them. And then we get to the final third and then we mess around with the ball. Because we don't have a striker up top, was it part of it? I will say that is true because of that too. Right? Because we didn't have the striker, because I believe if Ekitike was there and we playing like this, he would have probably scored a goal. But before I continue, I'm going to take a break and shout out the people in the building. We know Ants-Man is in the building making a school run. Trudenville, this brother. No shot on target for the first time since 2010. Exactly. John Enrico's in the building. Wagwan. He said, Mattel, yep, he's a tool, that sucker. I hope we meet Arsenal in the cup competition and someone leaves something on my that was a terrible attacking display, but defensively, facts, that's true, Christian. We gave a lot of teams a blueprint on how to that is true. That is a very good point. I was gonna go there. We showed that Arsenal half and puff. Arsenal is that dude that talks a lot of ish, and if you not even an uppercut, like an overhead punch, hit him in the face, and you stumbled him, all of a sudden they don't know what they're doing. Do you guys know we played the same team till Bradley got hurt? Now, we could have a conversation about that, why the manager did not bring in help. But at the same time, if it's not broken, why fix it? It's a double-edged sword, this type of this debate. Bring somebody else in, and maybe that person changed the game in our favor. But at the same time, it could be dangerous because the defense side of the team was solid from you know how a lot of time they said somebody coming off the bench has to acclimatize to the speed of the game, and if they don't, they could hurt you. So I don't really criticize the manager for not making the sub because guess what? Liverpool players are fit. So this game they didn't run that much, so we were not really tired. Um, so the question is, do we need more players? Do we need more game changers? It's okay to have a great, like we have said so many times, right? If McAllister is coming off the bench because he's not playing well as a starter, that's fine. If Salah is coming off the bench, that is fine because guess what? You got a world-class player like Salah, even though he's not at that levels, but he is still a world-class player. You got a very, very good player as McAllister coming off the bench. It's good for the team. Because guess what? If they are on it when they come off, that team is going to be struggling. So we have to give them, that's why I'm giving them credit. We have so many times trashed this team. When they do something right, we got to say it. Because guess what? In football, there's two sides to the game. There's offense and a defense. They did very well with the defense. Offense, we were doo-doo. Straight up trash. We were more imposing than Arsenal. The man-to-man pressing style is something we continue doing from now on. Question, will Slot continue using it? That's a good question because you're not playing Arsenal all the time, right? So I'd say the game, Liverpool already boring anyway. So stick to what is working. Bringing in Ekitike will change a little bit, or when Isak is fit, it will change a little bit because you play this style where a team will come at you and then you hit them on the counter. Because we didn't have a focal point. Vert is not a false nine. I know a lot of people would love for him to play a false nine, but he's not. He would have done much better as a 10 in this type of scenario where if we needed somebody to tread a very tough pass to the striker, that's where you need him be. Yeah. He said, we are very frustrating to watch going forward. I am at the point that I am surprised when we make the right decision in the final third. That's facts, Johnny. That is facts. That is my annoying. And the person that you guys know me, I don't wait till a player start playing bad and then I start going at him. So Bosla is the best player on our team in terms of performances. He is not doing well when it comes to the final third. It is very, very frustrating. It is very, very frustrating. And somebody needs to sit him down and say, brother, you are the creator. Do something. We've seen you play for Hungary. You could go in head to head and do something. At least get a foul in front of the box. Get a foul in front of the box. You, McAllister, and what's his name? Verts can take a good free kick. So this thing of Szoboszlai, every time he gets to the final third, he stops, and then he turns around, either send the ball back or send it sideways. It's very infuriating. It's very, very annoying. And this is the best player on our team that I'm talking about. You guys know I don't care who it is. Virgil, Salah, Alisson, it doesn't matter. If you're not doing something right, we need to call upon it. And that thing is very, very annoying. Yesterday, this game was ours. Period. It's bottling time again. With who was available and absent and the context of the game, I am fine with no subs. Thank you, Johnny. You know football. A lot of people are like, why didn't he make substitution? He didn't need to make a substitution. This team was solid to the point where I was like, who are you bringing on? And I don't want to hear the word Rico. I say Rico. Rio. What is Rio going to do here? What was Rio? Johnny, you got me confused. What was Rio going to do here? The manager had everything right. We needed a striker. If we had a striker, yes. Chiesa, maybe because you needed the energy up front. But who you taking out? I'm not taking Gakpo out. Was he annoying going forward? Yes, Gakpo was very annoying going forward. He kept messing up passes. He kept losing the ball at places he's not supposed to lose the ball because we were in the ascendancy. But he put in a shift. I didn't even think like, wow, this is a forward that is playing like he's a midfielder or a defender. I mean, a defensive midfielder or a defender. So he put in a shift. You have to respect your opponent. That's one thing that Arsenal don't do. That's why they never win. They go in there thinking that they're better than everybody else, and then they get punched in the mouth. And when they get punched in the mouth, a lot of times they can't recover. I'm not talking about matches where, like Bournemouth, remember the Bournemouth match, things could have gone real different if the referee had done his job. You have to respect your opponent. If you don't, that's what happens. And I'm not saying give them respect. I mean, don't overextend yourself and give them too much respect. You have to be able to know that opponent can hurt you. Everybody has a puncher's chance. Big up Abdul Rahim. Thank you for coming in. Yeah, people, hit the like, man. Hit the like, man. Smash the like. Come on, people. Get the likes up, people. Come on. Let's get the likes up. Just because I'm not here talking trash about the manager or saying the manager has to go, that's not mean you should not like the show, man. Like I said, when Liverpool and the manager do something good, we have to congratulate them. At the same time, we got to be objective and say we were good defensively, but trash going forward. Number two, it's also very frustrating that we can put these performances. I told you guys, when it comes to big games, they will show up. They did it with Madrid. They did it with Inter, right? When it comes to big games, they will show up. The frustrating is that why don't you guys show up more game than just when it's just the big ones? That's the annoying part. He said Dom spent most of the game trying to slow. I know, it was frustrating, man. What's wrong with Dom? Oh, man, is that true that Bradley's out for the season? Because it didn't look good. I don't know why he was. Oh, Bradley, you could have just kicked the ball outside, brother. And Martinelli. I said Martinelli. Martinelli. You can suck one too. I said it. And I'm waiting to say something. And when I'll wait. It's a Rico and Gomora. Will you take a fit dance? Will I take I mean, at this point, we need something. If he's fit enough, let's see the FA Cup coming up. Let's see what he does in the FA Cup coming up, right? Because a lot of players have to rest. And we don't have that many players to rest anyway. So the way things are going, the manager is probably going to throw that game away too. Next 5 games: Barnsley, Burnley, Marseille, Bournemouth, and Karabakh. This is supposed to be easy games, but with the performances that we're doing, it's going to be on your seat, grinding your nails type of matches, man. He says slot. We don't turn up for the other games, league goals, side-to-side passing, and backward passing. Brother, say that again, man. Say that again to the people in the back. Let me show it again. We don't turn up for the other games, league goals, side-to-side passing, and backward passing. It is annoying. Very annoying to see that. Why we have players that can literally go to one-on-one and hurt teams, but yet we don't do it. Man, so this Bradley thing is true. Let me see. Check what X is saying. It is yeah. We don't see anything yet. Nothing showing on the Bradley thing, but yeah, that the way he twisted his thing, it looks like the same thing that um Neoli, kind of like the same thing Leone's injury was. That the knee twister, you think it was his ankle, but it's actually his knee. Yeah. Big up, Carl. How you doing, sir?
I'm good. How you doing?
Good. Now, I have beef with you.
What beef?
I told you this when we played Spurs, and you were like, "Oh no, nobody was there. Only Chiesa was around." Allison, I'm starting to get tired of you when something goes wrong and you protecting the opponent player. Somebody should have knocked that boy out of his feet.
But my guy, come on, man. No one's gonna fight. And no one's gonna fight.
What do you mean no one's? That's the problem. That is the problem.
No one's gonna fight.
That's the problem, Carl.
Yo, you know this thing is like the NBA, man. It's all fake fighting. Come on, man.
Kick him in the nuts. Kick him in the nuts. Kick him in the nuts. Right? There's ways you can do it.
He get charged for assault. It's
assault me. What he did to Bradley. How don't we know that he probably even caused his injury to be worse? There's a reason why they say when somebody's injured, don't touch him, leave him. Right? When somebody's injured, they say don't touch him, leave him, let him stay there, because you never know a movement, any type of movement could make the injury worse.
My guy, we're not gonna talk about what Martinelli did because we know it's wrong, and then he reflected, he apologized, so we don't need to harp on
he's scared. He knows why he's coming up, because social media is gonna cook him.
But the thing is, I do think that the Mendham responded appropriately.
No.
Come on, McAllister and Szoboszlai. Yeah, they forgot all about Bradley. They started yelling and went straight for him.
No, all I saw is people pushing.
No.
Let me show you something that I want to see.
Okay.
Remember Liverpool versus Manchester United at Old Trafford when Ronaldo was there. And I think Curtis was on the ground and he kept kicking the ball at his to his stomach. And he kept kicking it.
Mm-hmm.
And you saw Mandem roll up in there. Virgil showed up and pushed Ronaldo. And then what's his name? Fred was trying to do something, but Ibu was like, "Brother, what are you doing?" You know that? Remember that? People in the chat, you remember that? That is what I want to see. Not people trying to protect Martinelli. Allison got to stop doing that. I know you a pastor, hallelujah, but you got to stop doing that, man.
Pastor Ali.
Yeah,
if you got beef, it's with Ali. He's the one.
No, Ali's my guy. I'm going to have a conversation with him. He needs to stop doing that. What's wrong with him?
Calm everything down. He's the one who calm everybody down. He's the one who calm everybody down. Because things were getting a little bit heated, you know, because I'll tell you straight up, Konate said, "Yo, let's meet in the tunnel. Let's handle this in the tunnel." So I'm saying is that, my guy, I think you need to allow it. No one's gonna fight on prime time TV,
bro. This is the part where a lot of times some people said these players are soft because nobody would have done that to his name, Keane or Vieira or them type of boys.
But you know what I'm gonna say to them? No one was watching you like they watch now.
Mm-hmm.
Today, millions of people are watching that game in North America alone. Mm-hmm. Millions of people are watching that game not millions, but lots of people are watching that game.
Yeah.
Back in the day, maybe 20,000 people are watching that game in America or in Canada, but not today. Today, millions of people are watching in Asia.
Mm-hmm.
Millions of people are watching all over Europe. So look, man, they have guidelines. They get fined and they get suspended for fighting. It's in the contract. So
I know.
No one's gonna lose the money. No one's gonna lose that money for that, bro.
Before then, there was also the same thing. When they get into fight, they get suspended and fined. Now they make more.
That's what happened.
They get more. Now they get more money, so they get more fines. But Liverpool players, we got to stop trying, because these teams are thinking that we soft. We have a soft underbelly. They will not do that. A couple years ago, teams would not even do. He would not dare come. He would probably go complain to the referee. That would be the best thing he can do. We got one of our. He has twisted his knee. What's his name? Isak broken foot. And players are out here like, yeah, we did it. They're going around puffing their chest.
No. Look. I think maybe you might have a valid point with Isak. I could hear it because of especially the timing and how long it took for them to get up to him. I can hear that for Isak. But on this one, they went after Martinelli. Like, Martinelli got pushed so much. I think he was 10 yards away from Bradley. That's how far. And this is how I knew this shit was also even the physio was going after Martinelli for what he did. But right. once he saw Sobosai and Sobosai and McAllister, he let it go. But I'm telling you, my guy, I think this one, if Pastor Ali didn't show up, I think it would have been a few jersey grab.
No, man. The thing is, nobody was doing this to us until this year. When you winning, nobody's gonna wait to be like, "Hey, I'm not gonna cause the fight." Remember when Arsenal roll up that this is a gate? The reason why Arteta is never winning anything, because he thinks he's him, and he's not. He rolled up to Anfield, and we were having a bad day, and he tried to be like, yeah, get on your face, and then 2 incidents. Because of that, I think we end up drawing. They were up 2-0. Klopp looked at Anfield like, are y'all gonna let this fool talk to me like that? And then when that situation between Xhaka and Trent on the corner line, and then Anfield woke up. And guess what? Bang, 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 2 goals.
2 goals.
You see what I mean? That is what I'm talking about. We don't have that fear factor anymore. Hence why teams are out here thinking that they could touch us.
Okay. That fear, I think if you're saying that, I don't think this year we got that fear factor at infield, because I think that's mostly because of the manager and the players and our performance and the result that we've been given this year. I think that's the biggest reason why infield has been quiet and very timid. Yeah. But the thing is, but the thing is with Arteta, and the biggest reason why I'm in the same wavelength as you is that until they do it, I don't believe it. It's because these men always pumped up in an occasion and don't show up.
Right.
And don't show up for the occasion. These men, again, I'm gonna use teenage vocabulary. They gaslight you to your head so much. You know how someone is when you were young, you're a teenager, is like, yo, I'm gonna bust your lip, I'm gonna fuck you up, and then you're like, okay, fuck it, let's go. And then they start, you can't find them nowhere. And this is the type of Arsenal that I see sometimes. Like I see
that's
sometimes.
Arsenal,
especially against us. These men swear they are better than you. They're the best team. They're the best. They have the best everything. And then
that's why
everything is owed to them. And then you tell them, okay, show me. And then they fell flat. And then they fell flat.
Right. That's why Liverpool players don't respect them. I was talking about that. When they started comparing Saliba to Virgil, that was where everybody was like, okay, you guys should never talk football. Every time you say, okay, let's have pick top 3 goalkeepers, top 3 this, top 3 this, top 3 this. Arsenal fans always want to have their player in there, and you're looking at them like, brother, sister, why are you speaking? Can't let this, allow it. Just allow it. Your players are good, but they're not that on that level. When we're talking about 2 top players in each position, there's hierarchy. There's City players and there's Liverpool players. After that, everybody else can compete after who's going to be here or who's going to be here. But Arsenal fans will always put people in there. You haven't won anything of substance since the Golden Trophy. Do they know that somebody could drink and vote since they won that trophy?
Well,
That's why. That's why. What was it on Wednesday? That's why on Wednesday when you were saying, I kept saying I agree with you with your sentiment, even though I didn't see it at the time, because I knew they will have them puff, and nothing will happen. In 20 minutes, the whole stadium got quiet. In 20 minutes, the whole stadium got quiet because they figured they were like, "Oh,
the whole stadium got quiet from the second half to the end. The whole stadium got quiet.
It got quiet in the first half."
And I'm about to go there. From 25 to 35, 37, it got quiet. It got quiet.
After 25 minutes, they were like, "Oh," and I was saying it earlier. The commentator on our side, which loved to just, paint. I think he was an Arsenal fan. He said, "Oh, Liverpool, what Liverpool is doing is not sustainable. It's not sustainable. It's not sustainable. They're going to make a mistake." After 20, 25 minutes, they were like, "Wait a minute. Guess what? I know who Arsenal fans are. They are Jake Paul." Liverpool did not follow the script. Liverpool did not follow the script. We were supposed to thump him by 3 goals by now. That's what it was in their head. They really thought they were going to trash us. Because I listened to what's his name? Troops. He said, everybody's been pumping Liverpool. Why are we not able to pump him? Because we allow other teams to beat us. When it comes to you guys, we're still telling you guys you're not good enough.
And this is my issue. A lot of people think that we hate Slot because we think he's a bad coach. That's not the issue. The biggest issue with Slot is that you've been here for a year. You have no program.
Yeah.
We don't know what you want to play. Mm-hmm. We don't know what you want to do. We don't know what you want to do with this team. Right. The team looks too disjointed. It looked like they're not here to fight. That's the biggest reason. Not because we don't think you're a good coach, because we know if you leave this club, you're gonna learn from this and you're gonna be better. You're gonna be the coach that we think you are. We're not dropping him because we think he's bad. We're not dropping him because we think he's Amorim.
Yeah.
We're not
he's way better than Amorim. I don't care what anybody says.
We're not dropping him because we think he's Graham Potter. Yeah. He's Fugazi. We're not dropping him because of that. We want to drop him is because he's supposed to have a program by now, and we don't see it. We don't see it. When I mean that when you have a program is that no matter who plays in the team, it looks the same.
And thank you.
I'm not saying you're gonna win. It doesn't necessarily mean you're gonna win, but every time we come in and we're like, oh, okay, that's the Arne Slot play. That's the Arne Slot philosophy. That's the Arne Slot player. That's how our players in Arne Slot system plays.
Yeah.
We don't have that. So therefore, we have lost confidence in him. But the thing is, we know he can come up with a game plan and get results. We've seen it so many times last year. We've seen it again this year. He's done it multiple times this year.
Yeah.
Whenever we needed to get a result, boom. As a matter of fact, you could almost kind of say he has cut the bleeding of us losing. We're not winning. We're not winning, but we're no longer losing.
But that's the frustrating part, Carl. That's why
we want him gone, because that's why we want him gone, because
exactly
we want to win.
We want to win. You know what I mean? Big up to Mandem in the chat, man. Hit the like button. Hit the like.
That's why you and I are saying, yo, if he can get maybe something going on, we can win the Champions League.
Yeah. Because guess what? Watching the game yesterday, this was a European performance. It was a typical European night performance where you slow the game down, keep it simple, pass the ball around the channels, let them chase the ball, frustrate the hell out of them, and then put in 1 or 2 goals and game over.
You know what people don't understand sometimes? I don't know. Is it because they don't play enough football? They always think that the team that's attacking is the team that's going to win. That doesn't get tired. Actually, it's you constantly attacking and not succeeding. It's you constantly making run and not succeeding. You the one who gets tired.
Yep.
That's what happened in the second half. The first half, they were running, making run. but two-faced.
Let's dissect the game, Carl. Let's dissect the game. I saw you guys yesterday on my brother's channel. What did they do? People keep telling me Kirkus got cooked. Tell me what definition of cook is.
Twice.
He got burned.
He got burned. He got
burned twice by Saka and Madueke. Same style, same thing. Let me tell you how I dribble, Carl. I'm a striker. I'm coming in, you coming at me. You know, pause. This is what I dribble. I kick the ball, then I chase it. I'm faster than you. Did I burn you?
I mean, burned in the sense of you. I was faster than you to get to the ball.
Yeah.
But
okay.
But I hear your point. I hear your point of to you, burn is what original Ronaldo used to do. Put the ball flick, and then you put your foot.
Mm-hmm.
You put your foot trying to tackle me. I'm going to the other way.
Exactly.
I'm gone.
That's what I thought cooking is.
That's burning.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was.
But the pushing the ball and then
chase it,
trying to tackle you, and then you chase it. Okay, cool. I mean, yeah, sure.
Anybody can do that. Can you imagine Usain Bolt? All Usain Bolt has to do is kick the ball and say, "Okay, let's go, chase me." Right?
Yeah.
Kirkus played very, very. I was impressed with him. Defensively, he was very good. Yeah. Crossing the ball, he was. He was annoying.
I think we know what he needs to be working in the offseason.
Yes. And even the commentators like, "You think Robo would have done a better job?" The guy's like, "Nah, Saka would have cooked Robo all the." Yes, Robo would have given a better crosses.
Yeah, but
going forward,
maybe
he would have done it cooked. They would have burned. Oh my God, they would have burned him. But this is the thing, though. Arsenal half and puff. This is the thing that people watch football. They think it that just because somebody's pummeling. No.
Yeah.
Mourinho won trophies by just sitting there and have everybody half and puff, and then he put one goal in by Didier, and the game was over.
And then also Kirkus did something very smart. He didn't allow Saka space. I mean by that is
he was on Saka.
Anytime that ball was coming to the side, he was on him. When the ball wasn't on the middle or going the other side, he was off them and more in line. And then anytime the ball got to his side, he started being really close to Saka. So he didn't allow Saka to turn.
And this is the part where guess who else I'm going to give credit to? Who even made it easy for Kirkus? And that's McAllister.
Yes.
Because every time Saka stretched Kirkus out of position, you could see the gap. Yeah, you could see the gap. McAllister would drop in and cover that space. That's why, guess what? Odegaard didn't play like well because McAllister had him on a lock.
One thing they did to Odegaard is that McAllister was almost kind of blocking those passing lanes for him.
Those passing lanes were gone. On the left side, it was gone.
And then because Odegaard is not a driver, he's a passer. So what he did, pass it side to side. Pass it that side to side. If he was a driver, he would have gone in there. He would have gone a little bit more in trying to get a shot, trying to create other connection.
Yeah.
And also, your striker is useless. I'm telling you, he was playing against him. He did not see that brother once. I didn't even know he was playing. I did not even know he was playing. The only time I knew he was playing is when Jesus came in. When Gabriel Jesus came in, I was like, oh, he was playing.
Bro.
He was playing. Yeah.
Virgil and Ibu,
but let's not even put Virgil in that one. Ibu locked his ass
up. Oh, Ibu locked. Ibu was like, where are you going?
Because he didn't try Virgil.
Nah, he wasn't going to try Virgil.
He was coming after Ibu. But to me, he made a mistake. He should have tried Virgil.
Yeah.
Because Virgil don't want to be playing that
one-on-one. But see, that's the thing, though.
Game anymore.
That's exactly what I was talking. That's exactly what I was talking about with the Virgil thing, where he has I'm talking about the whole squad. Yeah. When you have the aura, when you have the aura, people will not challenge you. They like somebody. You have one odd player who say, you know what, I'm gonna go at him. I know I'm gonna lose, but I might get lucky this time. So they won't challenge him, and that's what I want Liverpool to be.
It happened in the game. one time in the first half, Saka got the ball.
Yeah.
And Virgil aura him.
Yeah, I remember. Virgil was like, okay, it's you and me. And the fans were cheering. He got there, turned around, and passed the ball back.
Pass the ball back.
He passed the ball back.
Yo, I'm like, bro, that was your chance. You got all that speed. Burn him. That was the perfect time to do that.
That was the perfect time for him to establish himself like, I'm a world-class player. Nah, he went in. He did the step over.
To me, Arsenal fan, if y'all in the chat or here, Saka is not a world-class player.
No, he's not. I don't care what anybody tells me.
I know you've seen it. You've seen it also. Again, in North American sports, we have a saying is that he's not a Hall of Famer, but he is in a Hall of Very Good.
Yeah.
And that's what Saka is.
Yeah.
He is very good. Very good.
He's very good.
Because to me, in order for Saka to be that guy, I'm not saying he can't. I'm saying I haven't seen it. You need to be able to give a 20-10 season almost every year.
See, this is the thing, though.
That's not his thing. His thing is a 15-8 or 15-10. That's very good. That's Hall of Very Good.
And that's exactly what I was talking about with. People and always nominating everybody as world class. You could have world class performance. I can have a world class performance. I can literally have a world class performance on a day.
Yeah.
Right now, maybe for 5 minutes.
Yeah.
But Liverpool had a player who world class, but he didn't win. Okay, he won one Carabao Cup. And that was Suarez.
Yeah.
Before he went to Barcelona. That's how a world-class player plays.
His personal number. Take
the goals. Take the goals away. Take the goals away. Look at what he was bringing into the team. How defenders were shit in their pants.
Yeah, they were scared. Yeah.
And that's the mistake Brendan Rodgers thought, Sturridge can do the same thing. And then when Suarez left, what happened to Sturridge? He got injured.
And
You see what I mean?
And then you know what's your issue, Arsenal, sometimes? Also, it's because of that. Again, I don't think Gyökeres is a bad player. I just think that he is really bad for your team. He's really bad for your team.
Why do you think they're begging for?
I think Gyökeres would have been perfect for Newcastle. He would have scored lots of goals.
Oh yeah, that's why when Isak wanted to leave, we kept saying go after Gyökeres. I kept saying go after Gyökeres. He plays exactly how.
But he was not going to come to Newcastle because he has that ego. He wants to be playing for a big time team. But the thing is, Gyökeres, you would have had a better personal season this year. Yeah, because
he would have done better in Manchester United.
True. Yeah. Maybe. Yeah. Because you already know the system. Yeah, you're right.
Or even Chelsea.
Yes, because Chelsea would have the
lap. He's way better than the lap.
They're playmakers.
Yeah, the playmakers would have put the ball in there. He's way better than the lap.
And then at Arsenal, you don't know what Martinelli is, and Trossard is not a playmaker. He's mostly a goal scorer. He's a goal scorer. I think that Saka is both, but the thing is,
Saka is the only one that can feed him. Other than that, everybody else.
But the thing is, because it's only Saka that they believe that can feed him, he's always double teamed.
Exactly. Right.
And then, because it's also always double teamed, that has also hindered his numbers.
And then what's the name?
and that's why I think that they should have got Ekitike also. Ekitike would have fit Arsenal so much.
My God.
Ekitike would have done.
Oh my God.
Would have dragged one of those guys away from Saka, and Saka would have been able to play inside and to cut inside and shoot and create. But again, bad. I mean, this is bad. This is bad football director.
Yeah,
you're not understanding. You're not understanding what your team needs. Maybe Arteta was right. He needed Sesko because Sesko
Sesko would have built better with them because he's a runner.
He's a runner.
Yeah.
He's a runner, and that's what they need. They need someone to. Maybe he's not as a. I think one of the reason why the football director override Arteta is because Gyökeres is better at playing. At doing the playing the 1-2s, dropping, playing the 1-2s. But Sesko is better at running.
That director thought that he was bringing in another Haaland. That's what he was thinking.
No.
The players that Arsenal has, you got players who on your both sides of your wings are not natural wingers. They are just forwards. It's the same problem we have. Gakpo, Salah. It's the same thing that they have. Remember, they used to compare Martinelli and Saka to Mane and Salah. They have the same problem.
Yeah.
They should be playing. They should be playing with a false nine. That's what Arsenal should be playing with.
Yeah.
So yes, you're right. What's the name? Sesko can play that false nine-ish.
He's not going to play a false nine in the tradition of a false nine because I think that they thought that against a football director, I think that Gyökeres could play a better false nine. But the thing is, he's too fucking slow, and he doesn't press really well.
Right.
He doesn't press really well enough for me. He doesn't press well enough for me. So therefore, they're having that issue. What Sesko would have done for them is create stretch defenders, stretch both defenders, occupy both defenders because he's tall. He's 6'5". I know Gyökeres is tall too, but there's a difference between tall and fast. There's a difference. Gyökeres is not that fast, my guy. He's not that fast, and then also he's more of a because he's in age. He doesn't have that tenacity anymore. At 26, 27, they start trying to play smart and trying to cut you a cut angle. But the thing is, Sesko would have tried to go with brute force, and sometimes brute force work. I think Gyökeres no longer has that. But
this is the part where a lot of people disrespect the EPL. Brute force doesn't work at the EPL unless you are Haaland. Haaland is an anomaly.
Yeah, but the thing is, it works when what they are trying to do when the way they play, it works. It's the same thing for Man City because the way they want to play, it works for them.
Yeah.
But with Arsenal, it would have worked for them because they need someone to stretch that middle of that defense. That's why they would have worked for them. But
this is the thing, though. I'm gonna say this, and people are gonna laugh at me. Because Arsenal don't have an identity. They don't. What
you know how much they were trying to score on a corner?
they won a corner so bad. Won a corner so bad.
I see the two manager after the game. They missed the header. I don't think it would have gotten in, but they missed the header. They both dropped.
They dropped to the Bro, listen, and Arsenal fans, I'm gonna tell you, you guys don't have an identity. What Arteta has built, it is good. I'm not going to lie. He's done something well after all these years and all this money that he spent. He has built something there. But what he did was he copied a little bit from Pep, a whole lot from Klopp, and he tried to make his own. But the problem is he doesn't have a soul. He's just copying this, and put it in there. If they had an identity, because the director came in and said, well, you play false nine, you didn't win anything, so I'm going to bring an out-and-out striker. Because guess who he was playing the night with? He was playing with the German kid. What's his name? Kai.
Harvard.
Yeah. And then the Spanish kid.
Merino.
No.
Merino.
Yeah, him. He was on the bench, but he never brought him in. And then he used Trossard. And then Saka and Martinelli was that. So they don't have an identity. Klopp and Pep have an identity. You knew what they were going to do every single game, win or lose. They're going to play the same style.
But
right?
I do think that he has an identity. I think you're being a little bit harsh on them. I think their identity is defense. It's being
that's fine.
It's being hard to play.
But guess what? But he doesn't have identity going forward.
Yeah, but this is where you're right. Also, is the fact that you're Arsenal, and the amount of team that you're going to be playing that are not as good as you is what 12, 13 team, and then you're gonna play at least 24 to 28 games every year where the team that you're playing are not as good as you. And you need to find a way to beat them convincingly and create. And I think that, to me, Arsenal games look the same with everybody. It looks the same with everybody. When we play against last year, when we play against a Bournemouth or Brentford, we were pepping them. We were pepping them for a goal. But the thing is, when we play against Arsenal, a Chelsea, or Man City, it looks different.
Yeah,
it looks a bit different. Again, even in this game, you will see Arsenal people will say, "Oh, yeah, you're acting like you won the game, or you guys are great." No. We're acting like if we were in this title race, this would have been a great result for us.
Yeah, we would have done.
This would have been a great result for us. That's how we're acting like.
See, this
we're acting like we got 3 points at home, and then we came to your house and got 1 point.
That's it.
And then we could almost say, because if we're in a title race, we'll be like, look, if we had a striker, we probably beat you today.
This is what
we're acting like.
That's
how we're acting like.
That's why you should tell Arsenal fans.
Yeah.
Tell them that, bro. If you don't win the league, this was the reason why you didn't win the league, because you are assuming that City is going to keep dropping points. They're not.
Again, you got to play Chelsea again. You got to play City again.
Man U.
You got to play Man U again. And I'm not saying that you're not better than those teams. I'm saying is that you're about to play some of the best.
A lot of bananas
in a Premier League,
and they're gonna go to Spurs. Anything can happen over there.
And I'm saying is that I'm not saying you're not better than that. I'm saying is that that's a lot of games for you to.
It's not going to be as easy. They're thinking that they're going to see. The other thing is, Arsenal has gone over this is probably one of the best time I've seen them in the Christmas season where they play well, where they didn't falter too much, except this one.
Yeah.
But Arsenal, you guys are not playing well. You're not scoring enough goals. Most of your goals you score lately has been what? Penalties? Not penalties, sorry. On goals.
On goal, yeah. And on goal. Again, except when they play a Aston Villa, that looked like a team that wanted.
Aston Villa being stupid. That's Watkins needs to be sold from Aston Villa.
Okay, but the thing
is, and Martinez.
But the thing is, if they try to emulate, if they try to do the same thing they did to Aston Villa, spread them towards most of the games, they can win the league. And I can be like, oh, okay, you can win the league. But the thing is, most of the games look like no, I'm telling you why. Because I'll tell you why, and then you're gonna agree with me. They make, like I just said, they make every game looks the same. And then also, but the thing is, sometimes you just need to come in and try to batter a team. You don't need to be worrying too much about that defense.
Right.
You need to come in and say, you know what, today,
let it be 5-4.
Sunderland 2-0, 3-1, 4-1, 5-1, 5-2, 5-3, or 4-2.
I'll tell you why they can't do that. Because in their head, they've been trying to break.
They want to, because they're not sure what's going on up front. Because they know if they get score 1 goal, they can't do 2-1. They can't do 3-1.
That's the thing. And now this is the half of the season where teams are very, very more solid. They're not gonna let you beat them as much. Aston Villa should have beaten Arsenal. Villa should have beaten Arsenal. They split. What's the name? Onana and Rogers were killing them in the midfield.
I think they missed what's his name?
Kamara.
They missed Kamara on that game.
Yeah. And the problem is Watkins was also very useless. He had 2 great opportunities of scoring goals and he fluffed it like. That's why he can't play for big clubs. Big clubs, you can't be doing that.
No.
I was so frustrated. I'm like, bro, what are you doing? You have opportunities to win the game, and he's like, bro, fine margin. That's why clubs like Aston Villa and Newcastle and those teams can never get to that ilk of top tier football. Is because they don't know what fine margins are. You don't get that opportunity, and you miss multiple times against a club like Arsenal, Liverpool, or Chelsea or City.
Yeah,
and that's why Arsenal beat Aston Villa, because Watkins could have put the game away the first 25 minutes.
Yeah, if he scored that first goal, that second goal,
it's over. They will panic.
Arsenal doesn't know how to play from behind.
Nah, they will panic. All they're gonna do is half and puff, and then you hit him with another goal. Game over. That's why it was so frustrating watching Aston Villa against Arsenal. It's like, what are you doing? Now, moving forward with this, Liverpool, I like what we played, but going forward, we need to talk about going forward. It was trash. It was trash. What are we doing when we get to the final third? Szoboszlai, you annoyed the hell out of me.
I think that's the reason why we have tied all 3 games.
It is.
We have had.
It is.
Not because we're playing badly as a team. I think it's
the attack.
Yeah, Leeds and who else?
Go down the list.
Okay. Yeah. So, I think against Leeds, I think yes, we were lackluster, but the thing is that I think that offensively, I just don't think he has the answer yet. I think
how
the fact that I think the fact that Etike is not fit, and also the loss of Isak, and also Salah being at AFCON, and that it looks like he's gonna be there for a while now, because it looks he might get. They have a chance to get to the final.
But this is the thing, though, and this is the part where we have been talking about Salah not helping up the defense. Have you seen how quick Frimpong drops back to help Bradley?
Yeah.
In the last couple games that we played, look, this I'm looking at it, I'm like, wow.
Yeah. A lot of times, and
have you seen why Ibu now? Have you realized that Ibu's not making that many mistakes anymore because I don't have to babysit anybody.
I don't have to again. I don't know if you see it. Done, Usam, and you keep saying you hear everything, and I'm gonna call you out. None of us are asking Salah to defend. None of us are asking Salah to defend. What we are mostly asking for Salah is to get back in shape. It's to mostly get back in shape. We are asking Frimpong to defend because he has the speed. He has. He's young. Homie, get back on defense, make a tackle, or win the ball back. But we understand. All of us understand Salah is not the same player defensively that he used to be. All we're asking him for him to get back in shape, because because football is simple. It is you need to take advantage of space. Yeah. And when you have space, when you allow so much space in on the wing, you're putting your center back in decision where he has to make too many decisions. Do I go with this one making that run?
Yeah.
Do I go with that one making that run? Who am I defending? And just like you said, less mistake. You don't see this. People are not scoring anymore on us.
Nah. I mean, how many goals was the last game was 2-2 because that second goal you can't hate on it. I mean, you could hate
Fulham.
because
Against Fulham.
Fulham, because we were not in the right position. We just gave
that first goal against Fulham. I'm blaming Van Dijk. I'm like, bro, bro, get back with your line. Get back with your line. Ibo play him offside. You should have followed Ibu. You should have followed Ibu there. But the thing is, okay, it happens. That one iota. You know what? I want to hate, but it wasn't even by a huge leg. It was just like a tiny thing, almost like you were looking to give that goal.
That was lack of communication. Of communication, and even yesterday it happened again. There's one ball where I think when and Madueke came on, and Kirkers and Virgil were not on the same page. Kirkers saw the line and he tried to check back in. By the time the ball was already coming up. Yeah. But right now they're playing well. And yeah, where's Zuberi? My brother. Didn't I tell you when you go man to man in the box, you do much better than doing this zonal marking.
I don't know. Are they playing man to man better more?
They're playing man to man.
But
Have you realized that now?
Since that dude got fired, we don't have problems.
Virgil and Annie Slaughter are the one doing the set pieces now. Right now, you don't see the shortest player defending the tallest player.
I did see. I did see Frimpong. I did see Frimpong on what was it on in Capia? What was it in Capia or Gabriel? Either one of them.
Virgil and Ibu had the main. Well, this is the only team. This is the only squad that has been one of the shortest we've done so far, because it's only Gravenberg, Ibu, and Verge who are the tallest right now. Everybody else right now. Big up to JK, man. How you doing, sir?
Blessed up, bro. All good, bro. How you doing?
Yeah, man. God. But the set piece defending has gotten much better.
Yeah.
Much better. None of this, you stand here and people are not paying attention.
It looks more solid. It doesn't look as cagey anymore. It doesn't look as
it's not.
It doesn't look as
they are aware. They are very much aware of what is the second ball is. Even if they don't win the second ball, what do? They cover space as soon as the ball touches the ground.
Yeah.
So something has changed and is much better. Yeah, we have to give him credit.
I reckon Kirk is also finding his feet now. Has sort of helped the defense. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Virgil's not worried about him like he was, say, 2 months ago. I think Kirkes yesterday probably my man of the match. You know, I think he just took to Saka what I said he needs to do.
Yeah.
So when you got a settled defender, he settles. You got 4 defenders. If one's unsettled, it unsettles the whole lot of them.
Mm-hmm.
But I think slowly, Bradley also played pretty well yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Have you heard any news on his injury? Anything?
Who?
Nothing.
On Bradley.
Bradley.
People think that he's gone for the season, but we don't know yet.
No, he's gone. He's gone for the season. I wouldn't bring him back. It's a knee injury.
It didn't look good.
It didn't look good. I think it looks like what's his name's Leone's injury.
You reckon?
Yeah, it looked just like he should have just kicked the ball out. I don't know what he was trying.
I don't know what he was doing there.
He was trying to twist his body to clear it back into play. I'm like, Bradley, you
let it go out.
Play the ball out. Just let it go. We fight another day, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, Carlsberg player of the match, man. Kirkers. And now we've been told that he got cooked. That's what we're told.
Huh? By who? Gordon Ramsay?
Good question. By who?
Gordon Ramsay. Came on as a sub.
Gordon Ramsay is not that great of a chef. He's not that great of a chef, man.
We're told that he got cooked. People need to start give credit. Yeah, it's easy to criticize the team, the manager. But yesterday, I saw the mission. The mission was very well executed in terms of defensive and holding the ball, passing the ball. You see how frustrated Arsenal fans were when we were passing it in between the lines, and their fans were like, yo, attack. And every time they attack, we would change it around. I'm like, so we can do all this, and we didn't do it the whole season. And this is what I want to tell people who said we were lucky to beat them last year. Last year. Oh, so Boslai free kick was the lucky one. No, it wasn't. This is exactly how we beat them last time. And if Bradley ball has gone in, so that their frustrating part with Liverpool right now is the attack. What do you say, JK?
Yeah, yesterday it was a non-attacking game, bro. Like, what did we do attack-wise? Frimpong was our most deadly, like the most guy who's going to do something. I think the game plan was not to lose, and both managers played that game yesterday.
I gotta stop people for saying that. Not to lose. Like both managers. Arteta is who Arteta is. He plays like that.
Every game.
Every game. People, this is the thing that Arsenal see. Sometimes, yes, Arteta is the way he is very hard to give him credit But Arteta played mature football. He did the same thing against Manchester United, and he won. That is his game, and he has taken him this far. This thing of Arsenal fans says, oh, let loose. If they had let loose, we would have scored 3 goals on them. Remember, bro, who did he start with? Trossard, Gyökeres, and Saka. He had Madueke, he had Eze, he had the Spanish kid that I always forget his name.
Moreno.
Is it Marinello or whatever his name is? Moreno?
Mm-hmm.
He had all those players on the bench and he brought them in and nothing changed. So there was nothing he could do. Arteta, when he plays Liverpool, he panics.
Yeah, he does.
He panics because he has a plan in his head. And when that plan doesn't work, what does he do? He panics. He did that when he came to Anfield. And all people say, well, Liverpool got lucky. Arsenal didn't do anything. They did exactly the same thing they did at home. They huff and puff. And when they realized it wasn't working, they were like, what is the second plan? They didn't have none.
Because again, they play the same. Sorry, JK. They play the same everywhere they go. Whether it's at home, whether it's away, they play the same, which is admirable, you know. But the thing is, when you're a team like Arsenal, Manchester United, Man City, Liverpool, and Tottenham, you're expected to have different brand of football depending on the situation. And in this situation, we are not a good team right now. We are not a good team right now. It was the perfect time to press us, to give us problem, to make us think, to switch it up, and switch it up in terms of pace, of anything.
But Carl,
none of that happened. None of that happened.
And this is where I'm gonna give Arteta credit. He's smart not doing that, because if he had done that, we would have carved them left and right.
But I think what I'm saying is that it doesn't matter if we do.
No, I get you. But see,
you know, it doesn't matter because they gotta put out the images that they are the best team in this league. They are going to win this league, and no matter the cute things you do in here in Liverpool, you're not on our level. You are not on our level this year. But the thing is, I think this game, what he has again. I don't know. Sometimes you're projected. I think this game has given Liverpool great confidence. If I'm Liverpool, if I'm the manager, you I don't know when next they meet, you put that thing in and you review and you say, look, guys, this is who we are. We just need to tweak a little bit of shit here up front so we could score. But this is who we are, and this is what we can be if we move forward. Right? But the thing is, you don't know. You don't know, and you don't know what's going on.
See that sort of display we did yesterday, and against Inter Milan, Arsenal in the first game, Real Madrid. What we did there was defensively, the whole team worked together that we didn't concede a goal. Now what we got to do is get the attacking flair into that setup there.
That's the problem.
Simple, and that's the problem right now.
That's the problem. It's the final third. That person that can make that final kill. That kill switch, right? I call the kill switch. The final pass.
Well, for me, bro, if Ekitike was playing yesterday instead of Gakpo.
No, you know,
Gakpo yesterday, he didn't really offer much, and then he went to the left wing second half, right? All I wanted Gakpo to do was stay in the box. Because look at Frimpong, bro. Frimpong had the ball 3-4 times, right? Yep. He had no one to really cross it to. Like, yep, there you go on a plate. There's
that's our problem, because we don't have we didn't have a striker.
We didn't have a
trying to play Vert as a false nine is a bad idea. He is not a false nine.
It's not for me.
It's not a false nine.
In the game, you could do it. You know what I mean? In the game, once or twice, whatever. But don't let him play that position. For me, that's a bit of a waste.
And let's see. I mean, Ekitike will get one more week of rest because he doesn't have to play this weekend.
I want to play him there. I want to play him at Burnley as well.
No, he doesn't play Burnley. I don't care if it's at Anfield. Don't play him. Let him get Burnley. Let him play the next game.
Marseille.
No, he'll be fine. He's fine. He's just fatigued. And that's why I kept telling people that he plays out of his skin. You do not need him to be playing the way he's been playing. All he needed, he's a striker. Put the ball on his plate. That's it. That's all we needed to do for him. Put the ball on his plate. That's it. And if he doesn't score, then we could talk. But if you put the ball on his plate and he's with this energy that he has, he would have cooked. What's the name? Gabriel and Saliba yesterday. If he was in the game yesterday with the style of defense that we played, they would have a lot of trouble because all he would take is one pass.
Yep, one pass is all he takes.
One pass and then he's gone. You see, that's the problem we didn't have.
We were missing that yesterday.
That's what we were missing yesterday.
Man.
Right? Ekitike was made perfect for that game yesterday.
Do you know which one I think that could have resulted in a goal? It's the one where Bradley
hit the post.
Where Bradley hit the post. I think that if that ball was a through ball for Ekitike, I think Ekitike gets to that ball. A longer stride.
True.
Even
there's one that Gakpo had a shot, and there's a couple of shots that Gakpo had that if Ekitike have that ball. But this is the thing, though. It's not even just what happened there, right? It's the position that he will put himself into. We will just need Verse to give him a one-touch pass, and then he's gone. Because a couple of times where we split their defense, there was one in the first half. There was a ball that they pressed us. Ball from Konate to Gravenberg. Gravenberg turned around and passed it straight to Szoboszlai, and Szoboszlai was wide open by himself in the midfield.
Yeah.
Right there, if Ekitike is there, one good pass. That's it. Because their defense was just Saliba and Gabriel left.
Yeah, their press was not that good. They were not pressing.
It
wasn't not that good. We were bypassing them. We were having trouble beating press, and we were just passing it through Arsenal.
We passed it through Arsenal. That's the part that I was actually going to talk about. That we didn't do the side to side. Well, we did the backwards a lot, but the side to side was not as much. We did more of true passes, better true passes than we have done all season.
Yeah,
and I was very, very, very impressed with that. So. That's the frustrating with Liverpool.
I think
we can play well.
Yeah, either if we had Isak or Ekitike, we beat these men 1-0, and then we go home.
That's it.
We go home.
That's it.
If Arnie watches that game again, and he thinks, okay, if Gakpo was replaced by Ekitike in that team, how good would we be with a striker up top? Because Wirtz was lacking that striker yesterday. He needed someone there.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
So. Because Wirtz ain't shooting from outside the box or what you can. He ain't going to do that. So I don't know. And Szoboszlai, bro, with the free kicks.
Well, the second one was much better, but Szoboszlai was annoying me with his final third passes where he slows the ball down, turn around, and pass it back. I'm like, brother, what are you doing?
Yeah.
What we need Szoboszlai to do now is take the man on. Go one-on-one with the man in front of you. Get a foul. Get a foul around the box. He can go long range. McAllister can do long range. Verts can do long range. You see what I mean?
The thing is,
take the man on. Get the foul in front of the box. They need to start doing that.
Because Szoboszlai didn't yesterday in that game have a striker in front of him to stop him. It was a free mark. It was a free field. He could have done what the fuck he wanted. I just wanted him to get that ball because Szoboszlai had the ball outside the box. He ran sort of into the box. I was just waiting for him to bang it straight in.
I don't know why he doesn't do that.
I don't know why he don't do it, man. I don't know why. That would wrap his game up real nice. That Steven Gerrard, give me the ball, I'm gonna fucking score.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I agree. No, I totally agree, man. But when are we playing? Sunday?
Monday.
Who Barnsley, right?
Man.
No, when is the 11? When is the 11?
It's Monday we're playing.
It's Monday. Today is the night, tomorrow is the 10th, Sunday.
It's Monday.
Are we playing the 12th?
FA Cup game, yeah.
On Monday?
Yeah.
Monday is the 12th. Yeah, we play Monday. Yeah.
And we got Barnsley at Anfield. Play the kids, man. Play the kids.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, I do think we should play a Neoni. I do think we should be playing
Rio.
A Rio.
Ramsey.
Ramsey should get playing time.
Ramsey should be playing. Gomez
should play.
Center back.
Center back. Yeah.
And with who? With who?
I'll put what's the name? Endo.
Is he healthy now?
Endo's been healthy.
Yeah.
Put Endo in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean Virgil and Ibu will be on the bench, so if you need them, you could bring them on. At least Ibu can be on the bench.
And then on the left side, we put Robertson on the left side.
Yeah, right. Left side, you got Robertson.
And then in the midfield, what? We put Neoni, Jones, and who else?
Neoni, Jones. What's the kid? The other kid that we have that is pretty good.
He went to Ajax.
They let him go?
No. Did he come back? Did he? What's his name?
McConnell?
McConnell. Or where's Woodwork or whatever his name is?
He's a goalie. Man.
No. That's
Woodman?
Another one. Huh?
Woodman?
Metalwork.
No, Woodman. No, Woodman is not a goalie.
Okay.
Pause.
And then obviously we play Mamashashvili in goal.
Yeah, Mamashashvili is there.
Mamashashvili in goal.
Up top, you got Chiesa. Chiesa will have playing time.
Yeah.
Chiesa,
Rio.
I'll put Gakpo in there too.
Yeah, I'm giving Gakpo game time as well.
Give Gakpo more game time.
He's been off, so to get him back in,
in shape. Yeah, put him in there.
Yeah.
You could put
him in there.
Yeah,
100%.
Yeah. I think you might even give Ekitike a 45 minutes. You might even give.
If I'm giving him, if he's fit, I'll give him 20 minutes, 20, 30 max.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even do that, bro. I would give Ekitike.
Yeah, but
I'd rest him for the next 2 games because think about this.
Yeah, but
we lacked him yesterday. We needed him yesterday. Okay, so for me, on paper, if we don't beat bloody Barnsley and Burnley at home at Anfield without Ekitike, we're fucked. So I'm resting the brother.
No, but you need Ekitike for Burnley because Burnley is coming to park the bus.
Yeah, I agree with you. I agree with you. But to me, I would have, because you gotta understand, we playing again next Saturday or when is the 17th? Yeah, next Saturday.
Yeah,
next Saturday. So that's like 10 days. That's a lot of time in football. I think we should give him, just like you said, give him a 20 or 30 minutes in the game, kind of thing, just to get him back playing, his blood flowing type of shit.
Like for me, I want him to be ready for the Champions League Marseille game away. I want him to be ready
Champions League. We already we have already qualified. Yeah, we already.
I don't think we'll qualify, but I don't want to go to the playoff. I don't want to go to the playoff.
Yeah,
I don't want to go to the playoff.
Yeah. I don't want no playoff.
Because if we beat Marseille, we in. We in.
You still got Karabakh that you could beat.
Yes, but the thing is, you beat Marseille, and then that game, you could almost kind of rest. You could kind of rest. You
don't rest anybody, man. This is the point where everybody.
No, when I mean by rest, I mean that you could use that game as a tool, almost like a preseason. You know, here to help you. Okay, let's try this. Does this work? Can we employ this? Do the players understand that kind of thing?
No, I get you, but I mean, Isak is what, March? So
March, April.
Most
likely April.
Around the time where that's where we're gonna need him the most because that's Champions League. You're getting towards the end of Champions League, right? So
yeah,
you need him.
Based on our matchup, man, we could do something in the Champions League.
No, we could. Even the way we played yesterday, if we could keep playing like that, it's boring as fuck. You could win the Champions League with that. All you need is somebody to do better in that final third.
I don't think it was boring. I think Arsenal makes it boring.
No, I don't think it was that boring. I think we played very well. The defense wins you games because if that team can score and you put one in, you win. Bradley had that kick the ball very, very, very well. It wasn't perfect.
But did you notice yesterday in certain times where with the Bradley thing, the way Kanate, McAllister started fighting and arguing and getting involved, that's what I needed to see. You understand what I mean? When you've got that energy in a team, that shows everyone's awake. It shows you know what I mean? And that's what we've been lacking this season, bro. If we showed more of that energy we showed yesterday when Arsenal trying to be clever, like the way they were trying to manhandle.
That is the word. Thank you,
man.
JK. That's the word. They try to be clever, and it didn't work.
Didn't work, man.
The fact that Emirates got so quiet for about 2/3 of the match.
No, man, this is
That's what bonkers. Yeah, Martinelli's a joker, man. You don't do that. He actually dropped the ball on him first. Did you see that one? He dropped the ball on him, then he tried to push him. So that was like dum boom, you know. So
yeah, man. But anyway, people, thank you so much, man. We gotta get out of here. JK, big up yourself. Carl, thank you for coming through. But yeah, man, I don't have much to say about. We've criticized this team so many times. Yesterday, they did very well defensively. They played as a team. And we have to not congratulate, but you got to big them up for what they did. But going forward, man, we need to fix that up. We got to fix that up.
That tells you something. That tells me that these men are disappointed of their season. They're disappointed of their season, and their understanding is that they haven't been performing up to par. And that tells me that, because if this was a team that was crumbling and everything is going to shit, you don't see that yesterday.
And that's what Arsenal was. That's what Arsenal was expecting.
They thought we're not that together.
How many Liverpool fans said we're getting battered there yesterday? 3-4-0.
Fuzzy, where you at? Where you at?
Fuzzy's hiding.
You're not here.
Fuzzy's hiding.
I don't see you.
Fuzzy's fighting with the owners right now. And there's a part where we need to start talking. People trying to, I know Edwards and Hughes. Listen, I'm not happy with them either. But who are they going to bring? People say, oh, you can't bring Gerrard. If you can't bring Gerrard, you think Enrique is going to leave PSG? No.
Again,
never.
But again,
Alonso is not leaving Madrid. So that one got to stop.
I need to stop this Gerrard thing. Gerrard doesn't really improve much better than what we are currently doing.
He's just coming for vibes.
And then this vibe thing is that we can't bring vibes into this. We have so many things we can play for.
Yep.
And
that's true.
I said it when I got in. We want to get rid of the manager, not because we don't think his football acumen is bad. We just don't think that he is giving us the intensity and then the program that this team needs to function as a club. I don't see him in developing and creating a good program for this teams to continue to do well. Because I feel like if he stays, we're gonna have those patches again.
I agree. That's the thing.
Like, he'll fix it, and then after that, it'll get undone.
It'll go right back to it again.
You will have to go fix it again.
Yep.
And I don't think that's good for us, especially with the caliber of team that we have, because we develop a team that can win everything for the next 4 or 5 years. Yeah.
No, I agree. That's the thing, and that's what we thought we had this year, and this guy messed it up for us. So
like,
personally,
that's why we probably need someone who already has a program and can implement his program pretty fast and get us to result pretty fast.
Yeah.
Because, like I said again, I don't want to repeat it. You miss 1 year of Champions League, you gotta do 3 years to get back and try to win it again. Trying to win to be a good team and try to win the Champions League. You need 3 years. You miss it once, 3 years.
It's a wrap.
And that's not good for us. Because we got these men on 5-year and 6-year contract.
Yeah, they cannot waste.
They don't have time to waste.
Exactly.
They cannot waste their time.
Nope.
Yeah, bang on, bro.
And then so I want Enrique. I think Enrique is the manager. I don't want Alonso. Alonso is not ready for this, because Alonso is will come in trying to build something. We're not at the building stage. We are at the stage where we should be dominating. That's my anger. We should be dominant. That was my conversation in the summer. It was a total. You don't bring Isak to build. If you just brought Ekitike by himself, okay, you try to build something.
Yeah.
But you got Isak, you got Salah, you got Virgil. You're not there, Allison.
Yeah.
You're not there to be building anything. You're there to dominate and win all the trophies that is in front of you. So I don't want a manager who's coming in. Oh, he can build. No. Bring a manager who's coming to win. And the only manager right now who I see to win is Enrique. If there's somebody else, somebody mention it to me. And it's not what's the guy who is at Marseille? Deserbi. We don't need a manager to come in to fight with owners. Your job is to manage, not to fight with owners. This nonsense of all players. Yeah, all the players. This nonsense of he's gonna tell them the owners what. No, all managers are yes men because none of them own the club. If you work for somebody, if you work for somebody, you are a yes man. It's as simple as that because you do what you are being told. It's as simple as that. If we don't own a company, Carl, if I don't own a company and I work for somebody, I'm doing what the person told me to do, correct?
Because you know what?
Yeah, well, that's what they pay you. That's what they pay you for. Job.
So
that's why when they were hiring, they give you a job description.
Yeah.
If you didn't want the job,
if you didn't want the job, you should not say yes. This foolishness.
That's what happened to Amram. Amram is like, well, I'm a manager. I wasn't hired to be a head coach.
Brother, you signed a contract as a head coach.
That's how he got fired.
That's how he got fired. Yep.
That's why he got fired.
He got fired because of that interview. What an interview that was. I loved it, man. I liked it in the way.
No. See, it's foolishness. It's foolishness that
for himself. Yeah.
No, I mean, if you frustrated, yes, but there's a way of doing it. I remember I was listening to Tim Howard, and he said, that's not the fight you want to start with. And the next day he was fired. There's this notion among fans that they think that a manager who talk against Pep Guardiola is the best manager possibly of all time. Yeah. I don't remember when he fought with any owners.
No, he just gets on with it, bro. He gets paid.
Alex Ferguson, the players. The other goat, Alex Ferguson did not fight with anybody. And trust me, Pep and Alisson did not get every player they want. Remember, Pep wanted Virgil. Did he get him? So this whole notion that a manager has to fight with owners is foolishness. Your job as a manager is to win. If you are not winning and you're fighting with owners, that means you're not doing your job well.
And also, you talking all that shit with a 38% winning percentage. Yo, you say I'm the manager. I'm not here for,
bro. You haven't won anything.
But my guy, I'm like, bro, how about you worried about being a head coach first,
exactly,
and then maybe you could talk about being a manager.
Everybody likes the whole thing.
You do that job.
Look, everybody likes the whole thing with Mourinho. Yeah, Mourinho there. Yeah, where's Mourinho now?
Long vacation.
Right? What's the other prima donna? What's the name? Conte. Yeah, he was talking a whole lot of mess. And then he had to pipe down to start winning again. Yeah. So if you're not winning, don't come up here talking about, oh, he's not a yes man. He tells them what, bro, you don't own anything. It's either do the job just like the players, because if the players don't play well, the manager is not going to play them. So you, the manager, do your job. So I want a manager who's coming to win, not a manager who's quote unquote, it's not a yes man. Or he tells the owners what they need to do. Okay, get the hell out of here. I've never seen Pep Guardiola fight with any owners. If they start messing around, he packs his bag and he keeps on moving. Alex Ferguson did not. Wenger did not. Klopp did not. And it's funny how all these managers who were winning did not fight with any owners. You're not even going to stand in front of Perez and try to fight him, because you'll be fired on your way to his office. Fan base need to stop. Yeah, it's foolish. It's foolishness, man. It's like, oh, we need somebody who's going to tell the owner. Why are you going to tell the owner? Keyword, owner. This is my
you on his schedule.
You on my schedule. As soon as you start fighting with me, I can tell that you can't do the job. Get out of here.
To me, that has always been my my issue with our fan base, right? Like the FSG owned these teams, and we have issues with them. Is that, oh, maybe we could have done more winning in this situation. But the thing is, how you gonna tell an owner he needs to do more winning, he needs to change his thing when he looked at his team and said, we missed the league, winning the league by 1 point,
one point.
And then we lost to Madrid not by 5-1, 2-1, 5-0, 6-0
in the finals,
a 3-1 in the final, and 1-2-1-0 game.
Mhm.
And you're gonna tell that person he needs to change, he needs to spend more money. Spend more money.
It's always the person that
it doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way.
It's always the person who's not spending the money.
That's not how these men function, because these
Carl,
men don't function. Yeah.
When I come to your house, I need you to buy me a Dom Perignon. I need you to buy me a Courvoisier. It's not my money, it's your money. And if you don't, you are not a very good host.
Yeah.
That's how people think. Yes, we all want to have the best, but you have to be realistic. So for me, in terms of managers, get me a manager who's ready to win, not a manager who's coming to build. Alonso, is it a good manager? I think he would do well at Liverpool. But trust me, people, he's not coming in. Remember, it took him 18 months to 2 years to do what he did at Leverkusen. And then he goes to Madrid, and then look what happens. He hasn't even finished a year, and they want him out. I want a proven manager. Give me Enrique. For me, it's Enrique or bust. I will support whoever they bring in, but
it's
like
I know you want to go. I know you want to go. We don't want to go too deep in that conversation. But with Alonso, I don't think, again, this is a guy who's a bad manager. I just don't know if Real Madrid is on his program.
But that's the thing.
I don't understand how Perez looked at Alonso and said, "Oh, this is the coach that we need."
But that's
Alonso is not. They're not in the same. They don't see football the same way.
Perez, that's exactly.
He's a great coach. He's a great coach, but they don't see football the same way.
This is what I was saying. Perez, it's in the mindset of, I'm ready to win right now. And you're going to play this. When you sign on the dotted line, you got to give him that. Alonso's style of management is, I have to build something and everybody has to be on my page. If somebody deviates from my page, it doesn't work. He goes to a club that prima donnas everywhere. Everybody's doing their own thing.
It's not even that. It's to me, it's not even, you said it, but to me, it's not even the fact that they're prima donnas. To me, this is a team. These are players that are quote unquote already made, in the sense of that they know the intensity, they know what needs to be done to win.
Yeah.
What they need is guidance.
They need a manager.
What they need is a guy to be like, okay, this is not working. Yo, come guys, do this. We're gonna do this.
But here's the thing.
We're gonna change this. But while Alonso is like, okay, we're gonna play this style. This is what I need. When this happens, this is what I need. Alonso is creating a program.
That's what I was telling you. They don't need somebody to create a program.
They don't need a program.
The program's already set. You come in and just put us in the right place. That's it.
Yeah.
And that's where Liverpool is. We spent 450 million. And I remember Tom Werner, the other owner, saying we are the level that we need to act like a big club and a number one club. So we were supposed to have a manager who was supposed to just do that. Now, if we're trying to build something,
but the thing he does, that's the thing. You put on his start in Madrid.
Yeah,
they are having better results. Why? Because he's a tactician. He knows how to.
But he's not going to put him in the right places. He's not going to put him in the right place, because guess what? Vinicius not trying to defend. You think Vinicius is going to play the way he played Arsenal?
True, but I agree with you. I agree with you. But the thing is, he's thinking the way he views footballs, and then what we need now is a program, because he didn't put a program last year. And what Madrid needs, they don't need a program. They just need tactic. They just need tactic to implement.
Just manager. Because what's the name? Ancelotti did not coach. He just knew how to put all those pieces together.
Yeah, and then when problem arises, he fixed them with football decision.
Exactly.
And then I think he can do that job. But the thing is, here at Liverpool, we need you to put a program up. we need you to also put a program up. Because there was too many new variables.
Yeah.
Too many new variables in it.
Yeah, we need a new manager. Anyway, big up to all of you guys, man. Thank you so much. And people, let us know what you think in the comments, man. In the chat, let us know what you think. Hey, we are out here, man. We got to support the club. Yeah, it's hard. I know it's hard, but hey, we got to do it.
Comment, subscribe. Quasi is a very, very giving man.
Thank you so
allowing me every single time at the last minute to always come in. I appreciate him. We've been in fast friend, and we just need to, just like you said, support the club, support the channel, and support Quasi, and so we could get him to 10,000, 20,000, so he could stop working. So he could stop working and feed his family in Ghana.
Thank you so well. Thank you so well. Big up yourself, JK. Thank you. Yeah, man, we'll be back, man. We'll be back. Let's enjoy Monday? The FA Cup.
Monday. Should we do it Washington on Monday? What time is the game? Maybe I might not be.
I'll be at the office at the time. But I'll try to see.
It's at 2:45. It looks like it's at 2:45.
Yeah, I'll be at the office at the time, so I can do it.
I might not be able to watch that one.
Yes, sir. But big up to all of you guys, man. Thank you, Crazy Ball. Yes.